a colonel. I mean, the list goes, I mean, it's literally 50, 60, 70 I've seen. I can't keep track of it. They're all coming out saying it's phony, it's bull, it's a distraction for Fast and Furious. That's one of the first times I've seen where the teleprompter readers don't know what to do when every analyst they've got on is saying this is baloney and actually thinking about government staging a crisis for political control. So that shows that reality is really starting to seep in on the prostitutes.
Oh, yeah, it's seeping in all right. And, you know, there's a lot of people in the military that don't want another war. I mean, Gates didn't want the Libyan war. You go back and read the lines that were coming out of the Pentagon. They were against this thing. The three witches of Macbeth, you know, that are alive today. Hillary Clinton, that Rice over there, Samantha Rice over at the UN, or whatever her name is, something Rice, and Powers and National Security. These three women are the ones that pushed it on us. And it's still going on. You know, this one that was going to be a humanitarian mission to save the people. Have you looked at the photos of these bombed out cities? And not one of the prostitutes are reporting the amount of dead Libyans.
Well, they're also...
And then they come out with the arrogance that, hey, you know, them Iranians over there, they were trying to kill a Saudi. They better stop this. Yeah, while the United States is bombing Libya, bombing Afghanistan, we have troops in Iraq, Predator drones flying into Yemen, killing our own citizens without a trial. How about a couple of Predator drones flying into Pakistan? Hey, watch out for them Iranians, even though it's coming out as another big lie, you know, from the Gulf of Tonkin, that never happened, that killed 60,000 of our troops, wounded over 300,000 for the Vietnam War, killed millions over there. Even though the big lies of they don't have weapons of mass destruction and ties to Al-Qaeda in Iraq, what this Iranian thing does, you see, Alex, for the people that don't know, they pick up the soundbite, and now they hate the Iranians. So now what they'll do, even if they lose on this one, it's another one under their arm, another piece in the book. So when another false flag comes and they throw another war on us, they'll add up enough to get a lot of the sheeple to follow. Remember,
well, that was my next point. They're already saying... No, you're right. They're already saying that, well, you don't buy this? We've got more fake Iranian stories about to come out.
Exactly. When all else loses, they take you to war. These are sociopaths and psychopaths. You could call them presidents or prime ministers. You could clean it up any way you want. You have to call a spade a spade. These people are sick. They're mass murderers. Can anybody say that line? They're mass murderers. They're killing innocent people for fake reasons.
Well, you're saying it, and it's true. I mean, take this Fast and Furious. The court documents are all there. It's in the El Paso Times, Chicago Tribune, 4 or 5 other big papers have been doing series on it. But it's not just ATF ordering gun shops to sell guns to illegals and drug dealers. That's a cover story. The ATF, in one shipment alone, it's now in the court record admitted, shipped 2,000 guns to Sinaloa drug cartel and allowed them to ship tons of cocaine in to launder it through U.S. banks. They're caught red-handed, Gerald, just like Bank of America, caught stealing houses they don't own. I mean, when you say they're criminals, they really are. I mean, it's one thing to have boss hog, corrupt government. We've had that before. But now it's not enough. Now the criminals want to stick their hands down our pants. Now the criminals want to set up checkpoints on the highway. Now the criminals, I mean, they've got checkpoints now 100 miles into Texas where they just let the illegals drive through, but pull citizens out of their cars, put dogs in them. They ask me, they say, I want to search your car. And I say, the government deals drugs. The Border Patrol is in the government documents letting through certain shipments. I don't deal drugs like you. I mean, how obvious does it have to get? And where is it going with these crooks? Because, Gerald, they know we're waking up to them. And so they're just trying to waddle in now and say, we're taking your rights because, look, hand puppet, scary Iranian, he's going to get you.
And they're doing it worldwide, by the way. They're doing it in Italy. They're doing it in Spain. They're doing it in the UK. They're cracking down more and more on the people as they keep losing control. And that's what's really happening. So you see, what this is really about is that the bottom line has collapsed. The world is in the Great Depression. There's no way out. They're blaming others. Look what's going on over here. We heard Timothy Geithner going over to the European Union meeting over there and telling them to get their act together and straighten this mess out. Oh, yeah, like they could fix it. You know, Sarkozy and Merkel are getting together, putting their heads together. You know, Laurel and Hardy are going to fix the whole problem.
All they know how to do is steal.
Exactly. So then they're blaming the Europeans. They're blaming the Chinese now. What I'm trying to say, what I am saying, Alex, is they're diverting the attention away from the big issue, and the big issue is this. You talked about all the criminals. You talked about them in the TSA. You talked about them with the FBI. You talked about them with Homeland Security. You talked about them with the government.
Stay there with the big point. Stay there. Stay there. We got to go to break. Sorry, Gerald.
Men, are you urinating more frequently? Do you wake up to urinate? Now be honest. Is your sex life what it used to be? Don't ignore these changes. Your prostate health can affect your whole life. Call right now to discover the Beta Prostate free bottle giveaway. Beta Prostate is a natural supplement that helps your body maintain prostate health. This includes stronger urine flow, healthy bladder emptying. It even reduces waking at night from the urge to go. Take care of your prostate, and it will take care of you. Learn how to try Beta Prostate free. You only pay a low shipping and handling fee. Call 1-800-511-4514. That's 1-800-511-4514. As an extra bonus, get our men's libido formula to support better intimacy for both you and her. It's yours absolutely free. Call now for details. Call 1-800-511-4514. That's 1-800-511-4514.
Hello, I'm Alex Jones. Myself, my family, the Infowars.com team want to relay to you and your families that we are intensifying our efforts against the globalist on every front. Infowars.com is leading the fight against the technocrats. But we can't do that without your help. By getting the films, bumper stickers, and T-shirts at Infowars.com, you will wake up people in your area and support our operation as we move to the next level. We need your help to spread the word like never before. They wish to hide themselves during this tectonic battle between the forces of freedom and darkness. You are the response to the globalist technocrats and their program of global eugenics, dehumanization, and ultimate extermination. The war is here. It's an info war. The spirit of 1776 versus the mindset of 1984.
What you're about to hear is the real experience of women over 40 who finally lost weight, even around the stubborn belly area. How? By becoming hormonally balanced again. Their secret is the Amberen Slim After 40 program. Amberen is the revolutionary formula for women over 40 that balances hormones naturally. You see, the leading cause of weight gain over 40 is hormonal imbalance. Unless you balance your hormones, losing weight may be impossible. But the Amberen Slim After 40 program changes all of that. Amberen restores hormonal balance naturally. Plus, it dramatically boosts your cell metabolism, so the weight can just fall right off, even that stubborn belly fat. Plus, Amberen eliminates other symptoms of hormonal aging, like hot flashes, night sweats, low libido, difficulty concentrating, and more. Be one of the first 50 callers right now, and they'll send you a complimentary risk-free trial with a 30-day supply. Free. Call 1-800-894-8776. That's 1-800-894-8776. 1-800-894-8776.
All right, we are back live. Gerald Celente got interrupted by the break. He was making the point that we talk about the criminality by any yardstick in history. This is a on fire, flaming tyranny. They are going through every historical example of oppression and secret police, stuff that when I was growing up was just, everybody knew was Soviet Union or beyond it. Gerald, you were making a point. Please continue.
Yes, the point is, have you seen one head roll? Not one. Hello?
No, I mean, I'm listening. You're right. We haven't seen one.
I mean, I'm asking you.
No.
Have you seen anybody doing any time? I saw Cheney making the rounds, hawking his new book, you know, and all the prostitutes, nobody threw him the hard question. The war was started for fake reasons. You know what his response is? No one can deny that the world is better off without Saddam Hussein. Oh, yeah, my life is great. Everything's dandy without Saddam. Hey, listen, Dick, or is it penis Cheney? You said that they had weapons of mass destruction and ties to Al-Qaeda. You destroyed a whole country. You ruined the lives of so many thousands of our people and slaughtered hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of Iraqis. How about the facts? How about bringing him and Bush up on war criminal charges? How about that Tony the Poodle Blair over there in the UK? How about all these people that you mentioned? Not one of them head roll. The only ones that get stopped are you and me and all the rest of the people out there that have become slaves to the system. It's as clear as that.
No, that's it. They're criminals, and they're trying to. They're criminals, and they're trying to break our will and train us that we are their prisoners. So what do we do about it, Gerald, and where is it going?
My only solution, and I keep talking about it, is direct democracy. Because any adult thinking that, oh, we're going to give Congress a list of our demands. Oh, yeah, and the Bananos or the Gambinos are going to become nice overnight and listen to you. No, we have to vote. If we could vote for politicians, we can vote for issues. We do not have a representative form of government. The only people they represent are the people that give them money. And people say to me, well, Mr. Celente, if we let the people vote, we'll have mob rule. Yeah, just like we have it now. The mob is ruling. They're called the Republicans and the Democrats, a gang of 535 congressmen telling 312 million people what to do and run our lives. What, are you kidding me or what? They don't represent me. If I could vote on bank online, I could vote online. You want to take us to war? You want to end the war? You want to keep the war on drugs going? You want to keep reinstituting the Patriot Act? Let the people vote. That, to me, is the only solution.
Well, there's no doubt that our republic is broken. My issue is the awakening is happening. We're going to go to break. We've got 15 more minutes with Gerald. I want to talk about the trends you see coming in the future, because so often we talk about, okay, things are unfolding as you said they would. What do you see in your crystal ball? We're going to break here in a moment, but go ahead and tell us about your latest Trends Journal and the best way to visit the website, Gerald.
Well, the new Trends Journal is going to be out next week, the autumn edition. And it's trendsjournal.com, trendsjournal.com. And as you know, we make it available to everyone. If you can't afford the full price, just fill out the discount request form. Because the more people that keep moving ahead, inspired, and find the greatness within themselves and plan for the future to see what's going to happen before it happens, the better the opportunities and chances are.
You're right. Stay with us.
You are listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Silver Lungs Generator. Now you can produce pure and endless colloidal silver and deliver the solution directly into the bloodstream by breathing the solution through the lungs. The respiratory system is the first line of defense for airborne pathogens and viruses. The Silver Lungs Generator infuses the respiratory system with your self-produced nano-silver solutions and also delivers the silver nanoparticles instantly into the bloodstream. With continued legislation threatening the sale of nano-silver products, you can now produce pure and endless colloidal silver with the Silver Lungs Generator. Very easy to follow step-by-step instructions are provided, making production fast and simple. Go to www.silverlungs.com today and learn more about the breakthrough technology of the Silver Lungs Generator. That's www.silverlungs.com.
Waging